Hey guys, this is Trader Joe, and this is my last video, part 3 of how to join. So by this point, everything should be linked up and ready to go. This is probably the shorter video. So yeah, okay, so simply go to your My Accounts tab. This is my client's, personal client's username. Let me use it just to show you guys how to set everything up and show you the other side. So yeah, simply I'm in the manage section, so we go to manage and it brings you right to this page. Yeah, so he's been with me for about 20 days now. Started February 1st. He's already up over $1,400 for the month on a $5,000 account. So he's doing on minimum risk too, just to let you know that one too. So we're doing very good. Yeah, so let me just show you some stuff here. So as you can see my name, Trader Joe here, signal name. It gives you like a hypothetical, like what I average, I guess, a month daily. So it's subject to change. I draw down, which is not, I'm never down that much, $2,200. I have no clue why that's there. So yeah. Yeah, so all right, so the minimal balance, just to let you guys know, is $1,000. Anything below $1,000, the trade will not go through, period. So, I would recommend starting with at least 2,000. I mean, you can start with like 1,500, but do realize I do lose, and just make sure your account's always over $1,000 so the trades go through. Because if not, yeah, it won't work. And I guess the reason for that is in Forex you can't really trade really small. So like $1,000 in the Forex market is nothing. I mean, in my opinion. But yeah. And this is the most important part. This is the multiplier. So the multiplier is basically like I like to say an idiot-proof way of setting this. There's also other ways to set it, like if you want a fixed position size. I really don't recommend that because I don't have fixed position sizes. It's kind of, I wouldn't want to do that. So basically the multiplier is like a copier, a way to, it just copies my ratio, basically. So let's say I'm risking like half of my account. This multiplier will basically adjust your risk, which is awesome. I really like this. So let's say it's set at 1. As you can see, the risk went up, still in the yellow. So basically 1 means the trades will be executed with the same races taken by the provider. So basically, if I trade half of my account, you trade half of your account, etc. I don't recommend going that high. I mean, you can go to 1, but starting out, I wouldn't recommend it. I'd recommend starting at 0.5. As you can see, the risk is very low. I personally feel comfortable with somebody new starting there. My client has it at 0.6, which is fine. No big deal. So yeah, so let's say you had it at 0.5, so it's basically half of my risk. So if I traded half of my account, you're trading with about your quarter of your account. So very simple. And yeah, that's it. It's very simple, guys. I mean, just like I said, start at 0.5. Don't go above 1.0, and that's really it. Just be aware. The higher the multiplier, the higher the risk. And like I said, don't go over 1. As you can see, I'm going over 1. Look at this. Look at the risk. It's insane. We don't want risk, guys. We don't want to be stupid. 1 max risk is 1. Recommend starting at 0.5. You should be fine. And, adjust as accordingly. You know what I mean? Just look at that monthly, what I'm gaining. Let's say if you were to copy me word for word, you'd be up 45% for the month. It's fantastic. But be aware, if I lose I can lose, 20% a month or 10% a month. So, the gains are nice, but also the hits will be a little more. So I'd rather you start at 0.5. So if you're up like 22%, but I screw up next month, it may be only like 5%. So you'll be you'll be comfortable. But like I said, 0.6 is what my guy's at, so that's what I'll keep him at. He's really happy. I made $1,400 in what? 2 weeks? I mean 3 weeks? Not even a month. That's almost that's basically rent for some people. So yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah. And what do we got here? The X here is basically just to cancel it. We don't want to do that, right? And this like gear looking icon, don't go into it. This is like advanced settings. Like I said, don't go into it, especially if you're not a Forex trader. And there's no reason to go into it. It's just if you want like a fixed position size and all this fancy stuff. Don't worry about that. And this is very important. This is the pause button right here. The pause button will basically pause any future trades I place on your account. So let's say you're withdrawing money and it's not coming out of your broker right away, and sometimes this will happen. It'll take about a day. It depends what time you withdraw. So if you catch them at the right time, it'll be all right. So in my opinion, let's just say, oh, you know what? I want to withdraw $100. In my opinion, you wouldn't have to pause it. But let's just say I want to be safe. Let me withdraw. Let me pause it. Withdraw $100. Wait till I see that it went through the broker, because once it exits the broker, then you're okay, and you hit resume. And like I said, the reason you would pause this is if I'm going to place a decent trade and you're withdrawing a bunch of money, either A, the trade won't go through, or your risk would be higher, if you get me. Because the 0.6 will be on the initial deposit, and it doesn't know, if you get my drift. So yeah, just make sure to pause your account if you're going to withdraw money. That's really it. Yeah, this is really it, guys. I mean, this is pretty straightforward when it comes to it. I'll show you a little more on his account just to prove that I'm making money from him. So as you can see here, he's up $1,400 for the month, which is great. And he's about up 30%. I mean, 30%, that's nuts. And look at the drawdown. This is like nothing. This is crazy low. So yeah, the 30% gain in a month, damn, I'll take that any day. Listen, if I'm up 2% for the month, I'd be thrilled, let alone 30%. Of course, I try to go for the nice gains. I mean, what's a 401k pay? I mean, I don't even want to mention that. It's a joke. So yeah, it's really cool. I get to, show you, the lines going up, all that. Let's see here. So you can see he originally started with $5,000, and he has $6,400. And pip-wise, look at this, 162 pips. This is great. That's winner. Very good. 21 trades were placed. I won 86% for this month. Look at this. I mean, this is crazy. And you can see my average trade time too. This is cool. I'm not even in a trade for friggin' 5 hours. I mean, less than a work day, right? And I'm making all this money. Trades per month, it just gives you. I mean, this is new, so it's not really going to be accurate. But this is obviously it's first month, but this averages out, over time. And I can scroll down. You can see he's up for the month. I'll tell you the percent. And these are obviously all the currency pairs I've been traded. As you can see in the previous video, it's the same thing. So I'm not lying. This is my actual client's account. Everything matches up accordingly. As you can see, I was a little heavier trading on these currency pairs. And on the bottom here, it shows you everything. So it shows you the, what times the trades were basically closed. I think this is just closing trades. Yeah, so these are, okay, this is just trades that were closed, which is cool. It doesn't show you what was open. So every separate one here is so you can see the currency pairs that were traded, the times they were closed. Oh, so you can see what time they're closing, what time they're open, what actions, if I shorted or bought it, the lot size, which is here. I take profits. I mean, I just throw them in there to make me feel good. I know I don't have any stop losses here. Don't get worried, guys. I don't trade during big news events. That's actually one of my strategies. I avoid major news events because that's an easy, from my experience, easy way to lose a lot of money. And personally today, the FOMC statement was today. So the the Federal Reserve spoke today at about 2 o'clock. And I closed my position here, as you can see, the 20th. I closed this. This is one of my best trades, actually. I personally made around like $3,000 on the trade. He made $312, which is great. $312, damn, that's a lot of money in one day. And I closed it before the big announcement, and thank God I did, because now it is not trading at this price. It's trading at like 113, I think, like 2 or something, and I bought it at 113.3, so I would have lost money. So you know what I mean, just things like that. So I did good today. And yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, there's really nothing else to explain. Keeping it nice, short, sweet on this one. And that's really it, guys. I mean, yeah. Personal client that I have doing good. Yeah, this ends my video series on how to join my Signal service. I'll maybe post more videos in the future. Maybe talk about the Forex market or something, but yeah, that's really it for now. And good luck, guys, and don't be stupid with the multipliers and have fun. Let's make some money.